Welcome to the
Sugar
and Spice podcast.
Cheers.
Mm.
That is tasty.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys, we almost got a wedding this week.
Almost. Three,
Like we were 3/4 of the way through.
well, even more than that.
Yeah.
Almost 3.5 quarters the way through, and
Yeah.
then cliffhanger.
Yeah, they're not necessary.
Not necessary.
Because really, are you even gonna have enough for one more episode? Probably not.
We'll see. We'll see.
So we left off
At
at
the
the mixer. So
With Bri and
yes.
Chris.
And I said to you is I read some like people's thoughts where they were like, they thought the producers kind of in a way told her just to keep him talking. And I'm like, okay, like part of me can understand that but like you didn't have to humor him the way you did. And then I was like, who came and got her at the end?
Nobody did.
I thought somebody walked back over and was like, we're done. One of the girls, but I didn't recognize her. I was like, is it Priyanka? I was like, I couldn't tell.
I don't know, but like that conversation was, I think he kind of sunk his own ship. Like I think when he said the thing about being fuck buddies, like I think I could just see the light drain out of her eyes. I think she was following him up to that point, and I think that soured the conversation.
I just like, first of all, he was drunk and he was on something.
Oh, he was
so over the place. This little thing. Did you catch that?
I'm like,
and like, bro, the Four Seasons, like nobody gives a fuck about the Four Seasons.
The Four Seasons, all I could think about was that Trump, the Four Seasons landscape.
That, you know what, that tracks.
That is the level Chris is at.
You know what, it tracks.
Four Seasons.
I mean, with somebody who's like 60K in debt, it tracks.
Oh, and we
got
did.
tea.
Yes, we were listening to a recording that an ex-girlfriend made of Chris is totally unhinged. That man,
however,
is the devil.
We say ex-girlfriend, but they were together after the show and before this aired. That's when they were together. They were together until like December of 2025.
Yeah, but that's still ex-girlfriend.
Yeah. Okay. But, like, in my head, I was like, it happened before. No. The way she talked about it is, so they were talking, they were dating, kind of, sort of, whatever they were doing before he went on Love Is Blind.
Right.
He spun a story.
Yes.
About like, oh, I'm going on a business trip
and they're taking our phones. And they're taking our phones.
Yes. And then she was like, oh, this is weird, whatever. And then she didn't hear from him. And then she was like, oh, whatever. Like, he's a loser.
You know, when he went off the grid with Jess, he probably went to see that girl.
Because the minute he got his phone back, he was messaging her. You are disgusting, Chris, first of all. Like, I will say, eventually Bri got there and was like, I chose Connor. Like, but I mean
And then Chris has the audacity to go to Connor after and be like, hey, bud.
Hey.
Like, ugh.
I know. I think, and then he goes back to Jess.
Oh, God.
And I think at that point he realized he had no other options. So he was like trying to be like, we should talk.
Oh, and
why haven't you texted me?
Good for her for just shutting that shit down.
Like, what are you drinking? Coke.
Yeah.
Like, she probably just got done a 12-hour shift.
Drinking?
Yeah.
You're not drinking?
Like, she just got probably done a 12-hour shift and probably has to go and do another 12-hour shift. Like, and she might be on call, so she can't drink anyway, Chris. Like, I know you don't understand that concept with your fucking alcohol-flushed rosacea and ears and Keebler L5, but, like, I don't know, bro. Like, you need to just cut your losses.
He probably did that because in the past he has had other girls who maybe don't have the self-confidence to be like, shut it down. But God bless Jessica. Like, she was just like, you don't need to tell me how
Yeah.
pretty I am. Like,
Yeah.
like,
She,
no,
I think
thank
she
you.
knows. I think she knows. I think she realized
You
after
had
the
your chance.
fact.
And then he was trying to get them to hang out again. She's like, you had your chance.
Yeah,
Sorry.
like
Like, we don't
she,
have
what did
anything.
she say? Like last week I was in love and
Yes.
now I'm brokenhearted. Like
Right.
oh, like why didn't she message me? And she was like, why? Why?
Why?
Why would
Why?
I?
Exactly.
Like you're not even
Like,
on my reality anymore. You broke her heart, like
and
essentially.
it absolutely blows my mind how guys can be such a dick. Like, he was
And I think it's not a
he
problem.
was so nasty to her.
So
So
mean.
nasty. So
So
nasty.
mean.
And then the shit he was saying to
After the
Brie,
fact. Yeah.
there, minutes before he went and talked to her about how it was the worst he'd ever had, blah blah blah. And then Brie like walks away from him, and then he pulls a total 180
Yeah.
and goes to talk to Jess, and he's like, like whatever.
I think you're pretty. Like I think you look really pretty.
Your dark features.
Because you want a man.
Yes, you want a hard-bodied man, and once you come to that conclusion, I think you will be a lot happier in life. But
Yeah, and it's so crazy too because he's trying to sell himself so much as this like alpha. Like he's like telling Brie, you need somebody who, okay,
I think, well, we'll talk about it
we'll
later
talk
in the
about it after.
episode, but I think she was drinking that Kool-Aid.
100%. She was fucking eating it up. But once again, I look at Brie and I'm like, Brie, you are a very alpha-based female. You needed somebody like Connor.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Like, once again.
It's like black cat, golden retriever. Like,
Yeah.
you need that.
I just saw somebody call her Sparkle Megan 2.0. She is. Like you fumbled. Like Connor is Jordan for one
Yeah.
season. They are the same guy. They are
Nice
they are
guy.
made from the same cloth,
Yeah.
the two of them. Like, and like I feel like, I mean, we can probably dive into Connor and
Yeah, we can
we'll
go to
just
Connor
go
and
straight
Brie.
to them. Yeah. And like, that was the weirdest.
That was a masterclass in lying by omission.
That whole conversation.
The one when they got back from the mixer?
Yes.
Lying by omission. Like, she told him enough, I would say, but she certainly didn't tell him the whole truth.
No. Like, yeah, she definitely like painted herself in the correct light.
Yes.
And then he has the audacity to message her in disappearing mode.
Vanish mode. Yeah. Ugh. How old are we?
Yeah, really. I mean, I liked Connor's. Do you want me just to like text him back?
I would
have
have
said yes.
Here.
Yeah.
But the fact that she said no.
She was like, I just shut it down. It's not worth it. That would make me wonder.
Sure
That would make me wonder because at this
Sure
point, you've had 2 instances to tell Chris to leave you alone and he hasn't. So I would say, here you go, babe. It's your turn.
Well,
You're up.
At this point, I'd be like, if I was Connor, I'd be like, block him.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he's already said things to you that are inappropriate.
Yeah. And then I'm going to open up my phone and I'm going to call him.
Right.
Because you know who he is. You have his number. I get it. You don't want to have like connections with him. But at the end of the day, it's like,
no,
call him up and be like, bro, step off my girl.
I almost guarantee after they had their little kitchen thing, like later in the episode, like I think she maybe tried to see what the Alpha Four Seasons was all about.
I don't know, because like we saw the little clippets of them going to Grand Rapids to see her family, and
I know, and
like I don't understand her whole like, you're not seeing me at my best.
I didn't get that either. And okay, so before we get to that conversation, so they go to we'll talk about Brie's dress.
Oh yeah.
Which was the exact same as her promo picture dress, but in white.
Yes. And I said, you know what? You know what though? I think that works for her. It makes her shoulder, I don't know. For me, I think it just worked on her.
It was too plain.
But she also didn't seem like super into the dress thing. So I think she already had
it in her mind that she was shutting it down.
100% was like, I ain't doing this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think she was just like, yeah, this is good enough for what we are doing.
Because we really didn't get anything from her.
No.
It was just kind of like, oh yeah, it's cool, whatever. Like,
I guess.
Yeah.
And that was it. And that was Brie's wedding shopping. That's or wedding dress shopping. That's how you want a wedding dress shop. I guess. This is okay.
Right? Especially when they
I guess it's me. I don't really wear like sparkly floral things. So
yeah. I'm like, yeah, it was like very basics, like I don't know, satin, like whatever. I mean, it was flattering.
But it was too, I agree. Like, I feel like it was too plain for a wedding dress,
Yeah.
especially when she wore a very similar
Yes.
dress for the promo
Yeah.
shots. I think, like, you
Yeah.
can do something
Or
similar
if you're
style,
gonna,
but like a little bit
yeah,
more.
or if you're gonna do that, like you know when like say yes to the dress, they give you a belt, like put the
Yeah,
veil
or
on, say
like,
something, or can they put like rhinestone around the neck or something?
or yeah, or a dress with like a different dress, similar cut, but like a different
Yeah,
bodice,
yeah.
like something a
I
little
would have liked to
more,
see her maybe in there's just a little bit of lace or something, like
yeah,
something a little more feminine, softer.
sure.
Like
Yes.
something that comes off a little bit softer, like
So when they were shopping, I really did feel that was like foreshadowing for what was going to come
oh for
because
sure.
she did
She was
not seem
not in it.
into it
And she
at
wasn't
all.
even really in it for anybody else either. I'm like, you just seem awkward.
She's not a
She's
girl's
weird.
girl.
No.
She's not. She's not.
She should have gone tux fitting with the boys. I think she would have
Yes,
fit in.
yes, absolutely. So then we can go to like her and Connor's talk in the kitchen with her vest cape or her whatever
I don't
that
know
was.
what she
What
was.
was that?
So
Like, are you
I
in a business meeting?
I'm like, is
What's
she
happening?
like busy? I can't remember what she does for work. But I was like, so like are
Product
you
development. I don't know what that
I'm like,
means,
so
but
are you like busy working? Like, is that why she's like, this is not my best self? You sat here the whole time, the first 4 or 5 episodes, and was like, we just went through this big old experience. Like, she changed so much from like being in the pods to like this last episode.
yes.
I was like, what happened to your optimism of
Yes.
like, this is gonna work? I'm looking for my husband. Like, I'm so excited. And then I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, what did you see in Connor that we're all missing then? Because I really don't get it. Other than like you just didn't see his potential, or you didn't see, or you thought he was going to be more than he was. Like
Well,
he said, he was like, I'm a regular blue collar guy.
and she said, like, I thought she's just mean, to be honest. Like, that whole last conversation, first of all, it was all over the place. It was like, you're over here, you're over there, you're over here. I'm like, I don't even know, like, what's happening right now. I don't
I
know
know.
what direction we're going here. But she snuck in, like, a few significant jabs, I would say, like, talking about his house and his car. And she's like,
She was like having a whole self reflection monologue, and I'm like, and he's just like,
and then he's like, I love you, Brie. Like, you're
so
perfect for me,
sweet.
Brie. Like,
But that's the type of guy she needs. Like once again, Sparkle Meg. Like that's you need the doting, loving, soft guy. And he said he was like, I'm a listener.
yeah.
Bree, clearly you're a fucking talker.
Talker. Because you were all, I don't, and we only saw the edited version of that.
Yeah.
Who knows how long she went on for while like they had the cameras rolling, but like she's so nasty, like talking about how like, oh, I saw your car in your house and I was like, oh, this guy doesn't give a shit. And it's like some
That's
people are not into material
no.
things. Like,
And I'm like, does his car run? Yes. Does
yes,
it get him to his job? Yes. Does he have a roof over his head
head,
that he
yes.
owns?
Does he live in squalor like Jordan? No. Like,
Like he genuinely had a house. And I look at it this way too, where I'm like, maybe he just needed a woman's touch.
that I know that's what we said
Right? A little
last week.
color on
Like,
the walls, a
yeah,
nice new area rug, like some matching cups and plateware. Like,
yeah.
I mean, like, let's put the keg in the garage.
With the rest of the man
Right?
cave.
Yeah,
Yes.
like let's not maybe leave this on
On
the
the backyard.
grass when we're
Yeah.
gonna have kids. Like maybe
Yes.
not a great idea.
But
But
I know, I agree with you. Like, I think like
he had
the
so much
structure
potential.
was there, but
He looked cute in it. He actually looked really good in the suit.
yeah, yeah.
I genuinely feel bad for him.
Because I think he really liked her. They went on that final date.
It was so cute in the train.
I know. And I was like, wow, I think it was like that final date that really drove it home.
And I was like, I feel like they've really grown together. And then she implodes it all. And I was like, well, I'm an idiot then, because I don't know. I understand like emotions are high. Like now you're like, holy shit, I'm getting married in 2 days,
And
whatever,
the pressure's
whatever.
on,
The
right?
pressure's on, but like you did a crazy 180 flip.
Well, maybe all she could think of was the Four Seasons landscaping, like
I mean,
Alpha Chris ordering her meals for her.
I mean,
That part, I'm
if
like,
you have
gross.
to
Gross.
if you have to verbalize your alphaness, you ain't one.
Right.
Like you're not even a bait. You're like an omega at best, Chris.
But when she was talking about, she's like, I want a guy who's like ordering for me at a restaurant.
But she doesn't. She will not. Like she is not that type of girl.
No, she would not.
She would be like,
She thinks she wants that,
Would the
but she
lady
just
have a
don't.
salad? Perhaps not.
Not. No, and who would want that? Like,
No.
I personally would never want someone to order for me
No,
at a restaurant.
no. It's different if we're like, I'm like, yeah, get a bottle of white wine, and he knows the menu, and he's like, this is a really great white wine. Cool, whatever. Or like, give me recommendations. Like, the steak is really, really good here.
Yes, yes.
Like,
There's
great.
that. Wonderful.
Yes.
But not the lady will have a
Unless
salad.
I've specifically told you, hey, like, order this for me.
Yes. I'm going to the
Different
bathroom
situation.
if
Yeah.
the server comes, like,
Yeah.
order this.
Yeah. Fine, cool. Like, I'm not gonna, you're gonna be like, she'll have the fish. I don't eat fish. Like, unless you really know me and you're like, she's gonna have a steak. And I'm
Right.
like, yeah, you know what? The steak looks really good. Like,
But
yeah.
anyways, he said at like when they did his
Was he crying at the
he
end?
was, and he's like, I would have said yes.
You know what? You dodged a bullet.
Yeah, you did dodge a bullet. You could do so much, honestly, so much better than Brie. But even I saw that they did an interview after, and he's still talking positively about her. I'm like, sir, can you please watch the episodes back? Like,
And
please.
it'll be interesting to see what happens at the reunion then.
Yes.
Because now that all of this is kind of aired and we'll see what happened, I think somebody like Brie went on thinking she was going to meet a rich guy.
Like a Sparkle Meg. Brie, you
Should
can
have gone
call
with
me
one.
Breezy. You can call me Breezy. You can call me Sparkle Meg.
Like, I don't understand her obsession with like, I'll say this like one last thing is like her making him call her dad by his full name. And he was like,
Mr. So yeah.
whatever, whatever. And he was like, no, like me and your dad are like the same guy. Like we had a great conversation. Like it was just, I feel like that was her like slowly like putting in like these like really strong like
That was
walls.
bizarre.
It was
Like
so
I'm
weird.
like, we're all adults. So you're gonna call him Mr.
Whatever.
Whatever it was. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. And he was like, no, me and blah 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 are great. Like,
yeah.
we had a great conversation. We're made from the same cloth. Like
She's yeah. Anyway,
it's a lot.
Connor, you dodged a bullet. Good for you.
Good job, Connor. I hope you have somebody even better than her now.
Yes.
And then we had that really weird at the mixer that Alex
Oh yes, let's transition to Alex and Ashley.
Like that whole first
Okay.
that whole thing was not
I'm
necessary.
absolutely convinced though
She was a plant.
that she's a plant, but I'm also convinced that he and her had a thing at some juncture
Absolutely.
in time. Not recently.
Well,
Like
she's Chicago.
right.
We decided
Yes.
she's Chicago. Like they 100%
they
hooked
had
up.
something.
They hooked up.
Yes.
They had a situationship. I think she kind of alluded to it, but she was like, you know what? Like I'm not getting like. There's really no reason for her to get involved.
No.
It's not your monkey. It's not your circus. I do like the fact that she like opened up the eyes about the travel nurse in Austin.
Yes.
Like I'm like I understand where like I can understand where he's like, it doesn't really matter, blah blah blah. But like if you're purposely hiding things where she was like, you didn't even mention Austin. And you were like there, like whatever, right? Like how
it's the like
it's just a bad situation.
if he had just taken accountability and said, sorry, like I've lived in a lot of places. I've been a lot of places. Like, sorry, I missed Austin when I was rambling off where I've been.
Yeah.
It would be different because it's like, okay, maybe because like you've been here, you've been there, maybe you just forgot.
Yeah.
Legitimately forgot. But it's the fact
you were living with an ex-girlfriend when you were like, oh, I went and visited, and then we went to the racing track together or whatever. It's just weird. It's just a lot of holes that then make me be like, how can I trust you in the future? And then you're gaslighting me.
Well, I know, but also with her, like
She's a little bit cuckoo.
Yes, and then some of it is like, what does it matter?
I know. Why do you
I'm like, who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? This was all like I get what she's trying to do. Like she's trying to establish a past behavior, predict future behavior.
She's like, is this something I need to worry about?
Are there overlapping things?
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, like, he was like, do you want me to show you my Airbnb? She's like, no, I don't want to see your Airbnb. I'm like, yeah, you do. Maybe we should look at your Airbnb. Yes, let's pull it up, sir, and let's go through and like, let's just settle this once and for all so we can stop hearing her harp on this, that, and the other thing. Like,
and him just
driving,
like,
they both drive.
Oh, he's like, how can I talk circles and then I can just confuse her and then I can walk away and then we'll just make up over chicken nuggets.
Do you want me to buy you some chicken nuggets? I'm like,
she was like, I need some food. I'm like,
okay.
Really?
I know.
I'm like, they are the type of toxic people
yes.
who will argue, have sex, and make up.
And
And
then
then they
argue.
to have the makeup sex. And then
Yes.
argue. It's like, come on,
And it's
guys.
exhausting for everyone around them.
I honestly, and I just really don't enjoy listening to him speak. It like,
Because it's bullshit.
it is. It's like a monkey on your back scratching you. And I'm like,
And also through that whole conversation, he had that little piece of hair
yeah.
down here.
was
And I was like, please, somebody help him. Like, fix that little bit. He looked so disheveled. I don't know, like, how long they had been drinking, but by the time they got to that table and there was the three of them, he looked so disheveled by that point. And I'm like,
I know. I'm like,
maybe
at what
Alex,
point of the night was this?
I don't know. I'm like, and maybe Alex needs to go home. But, like,
But he seemed fine. He seemed fine back at the apartment.
Yeah.
And then she was like,
But that Priyanka, like, I didn't. I'm not a fan of her. Like when
I don't think she was like needed.
no,
Really.
well, unless it's
Other
just
than
to
for that
stir shit
conversation.
between the two
And
of
it makes
them.
me wonder how they got her on the show. So they, because remember, they reached out to him on LinkedIn. So then it makes me wonder if they kind of like deep dived his profiles a bit.
Yeah.
And then was like, oh, this seems like a good thing. Let's see if he falls for it. Like, it's weird. It's just weird that like he would have lived so many places and that she would have been in Chicago. He was in Chicago and then they're both on Ohio.
Excuse me, it's very random.
Yeah.
It's very random. It's too random to be a coincidence, I would say. So
Yes.
um so dress fitting for
Yes.
Ashley. I was not a big fan of her dress, honestly.
I really thought the first one was like the winner where she looked like a Barbie in the nice big poofy dress. I actually really liked that one for her, and I thought that was the best one for her, but I was like, oh.
It was, and also I felt it was like pretty, like so over the top. She's like, bring Alex in right now. I'm like,
I know. The other one, it was like fine, but once again, it was kind of boring.
Yes.
It was very basic,
Yes.
and like, I was like, it was very like Victoria Beckham-y. And I was like, is this because, are you trying to be Victoria Beckham because he was a soccer player?
Yeah. Yeah. Like
I literally, she walked out in that first dress and I was like, she looks gorgeous. She looks
Yes.
like a cupcake. This is what she looks like Barbie, bride Barbie.
Yes.
And I was like, this is what she should be wearing. And it
Yes.
was like, it's not really me. I'm like, this is 100% you. I don't know where you decided all of a sudden you did not grow up being this like Barbie princess girl.
Yes.
We all know you did.
Yes, absolutely. With her dad, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so I feel like that is also foreshadowing. Like
Yeah.
and then when they went
But
to
we see her walk up to the aisle.
yeah, but that doesn't
Yeah.
means nothing. Like it's better than in past seasons where like nobody went up the aisle.
True.
So we're gonna see actually some weddings and people getting at the altar.
Yeah.
But they had their last date at the cabin. And it was more like
it's the whole like, so like what questions do you have for me?
oh fuck. Like oh she's like drilling him with like a million questions and she's like, well, you're not asking me any questions.
No, and
man, he can't fit in a word.
That and I don't think he has a thought in his head.
No.
He's looking at your boobs. He's like, I can't wait to bang you in front of this fireplace on this rug. Like, but like, I don't know. Like, once again, like, I think some of the questions she had was really good, but like, you didn't give him time to like answer you, and you just like, what's our first year goal? Like, or
okay,
like,
fine, that, but he's like,
or like, do you want to plan routes? Like, and I'm like, fair. Like, if you're gonna have kids and you guys both wanted kids, like, you're gonna have to plant roots somewhere.
At some point.
At some point, like, and like, you're not getting any younger, so it's like there's just shit you're gonna think of, and like, Ashley, I think it's gonna be up to you because he doesn't have a job.
And he might be a criminal. We don't know. He might be on the run from the law. This might be this whole nomadic existence.
And now his mom and him have a podcast.
Oh. No, I think he has a podcast.
His mom joins him.
Was just a guest on the podcast.
Oh, when she's in town.
Yes.
He's a truck driver.
Yes.
Nothing wrong with being a truck driver, but just say you're a long haul truck driver.
They
make good money.
Not a nomad.
Yeah. Like, ma'am, are you on the run from something?
They both are, I think. Did you see at the end of
are you an old lady from a biker gang? Like,
I think was it at the end of when they had their bachelorette parties, and he was like, I just want like a safe house in New Zealand. I'm like, yes. What does that mean? What?
Choice,
Safe house from what?
choice of words.
A trust in Dubai and a safe house in New Zealand. Pardon me? What? What do you need a safe house for, sir?
I don't
That's
know.
why I'm like, is he a after I watched that,
The
I was like, is he a
Dubai,
criminal? Like, what's happening?
okay, the Dubai makes sense because that's where a lot of the Bitcoin sits.
Fine.
That makes sense.
Fine.
I get that.
Fine.
But it's also an offshore bank account, bro.
Fine.
And I'm so sorry. Like, guys, I get it. Like, Bitcoin is like that cryptocurrency. I'm like, it's not real money. In
It's
my
not real
head.
money.
In my head, I'm like, it's not. I can't go to a bank machine and pull it out.
Right.
Like, you need a very specific card, and if you lose that card, you're fucked.
Yes.
Like, we're playing with Monopoly money?
Yes. Yes.
I don't know.
So, anyways, so at the end, he's falling asleep by the fire, and then I don't know. We'll see how it pans out.
Sure,
For
I'm
the two.
sure.
We do see. I'm pretty sure it's her and her dad
Yes.
walking down the aisle.
Yes.
So
But then they, I don't know if you saw it too, they very quickly, while she's getting ready, she's like sitting on a couch and she does not look together.
Oh.
She looks upset.
Oh.
So I'm like,
I thought I saw in the previews that she was like they were up at the altar and she was turning away.
oh, I don't
So I
know,
wonder
maybe.
if he says no first.
And she's like, fuck you, bye.
Yeah.
I would make him say it first. If I was her growing up, I'd say, you gotta say it first.
Why?
Because
if I felt like I didn't want to get married,
I feel like she
would want to
does.
You think she does?
I feel like she does. I feel like she's the type who is like, I'll make it work because he's hot. She would.
I don't know. Like her dad has money. I feel.
Yeah.
I don't feel like she's in. Like how old is she again? I don't feel like she's in.
He's like what, like 28?
No. She's definitely in her 30s because she's 33. So
Okay.
she's actually even older than him. But I don't know. I don't know. I feel like how can he's such a liar. Like
Yeah.
he's a liar, he's a storyteller, he's a nomad,
Yeah.
he has no job.
Yeah.
Like what she doesn't want to move, you can tell.
Oh yeah.
I think it's gonna be a no from both sides. It's just who says it first.
True. Yeah,
That's
that'll be an interesting one to see come up.
We can make our speculations.
Yeah.
So
then are we going to do Jordan and Amber?
Sure.
Okay. So at that point too, now everybody's been drinking. It's towards the end of the night, and the guys are like asking Jordan, which I'm like, this is not the appropriate time for this conversation,
yes.
boys. Like time and place. They're like asking him about like how he feels about the kid.
Yeah, about me.
And to be fair, I feel like they're very valid concerns and worries. However, I also can understand from like Amber's point of view of like, why aren't you telling me this?
Right.
So
Why are
then
you telling
then we cut to she leaves clearly. He stays.
Yeah, I feel like we missed. I feel like
So she walks away and I think she leaves. She takes an Uber, she goes home and goes to bed.
I know, but I think we missed something else.
I think they had something else
off
argument.
Camera that we missed.
I want to say it was like she was leaving, he's chasing her. She's like, I already called an Uber. I'm going home. I need to sleep. Like I've like, and she said she's walking away and she goes, if you want out now, then it's fine. Like just let me know and then you can leave. And like fair. So then like she's home and she's sleeping and then he was like, hey, are you awake?
Stop. And then when he can't get her up, he goes out and he's having a full pizza, and his dog had the biggest smile on his face. He's like, I know, I'm getting some crust.
Yeah.
Um,
But I'm like, man, these are the stupid Netflix drunk combos that don't need to be happening when we're drinking.
No.
And like you can tell them that he's starting to get in his head from his past relationships. Like, my emotions don't matter and blah blah blah. No, your emotions matter. But like if you were feeling these concerns, you should have been telling her about them and she brought that up when she returned home.
But fair, he was like, I was kind of as we were having a conversation, like this is what was coming up for me.
Yeah.
And like I'm sure he would have talked to her about it. And I think he had because I feel like he's mentioned it in the past and he is a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
And fair. That's fair.
Absolutely.
Of course you're gonna be nervous. Like
absolutely.
She's not like a little kid. Like she's a little kid, but old enough to like understand like the concept kind of what's happening.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
But Anyways, they had a nice conversation, I thought,
I
in
think
the
they have
kitchen.
great communication.
Yes.
I was a little worried because I'm like, oh man, she looks fucking right pissed off coming back home. And I'm like, did you just put on your fucking dress that you wore? Yeah, it looks like the same dress.
I know, so I was puzzled. I'm like, is she coming home or is she just waking up? Like, is it the
I think she
next
was coming.
morning now?
I think it was the next morning.
Okay.
I think she was gone for 24 hours because he made a comment about the fact that we have not spoken to each other in I think he was like, we have not spoken in like a day. Like I have not heard from her.
Oh.
So I think she went to sleep and then she probably had to go to work as a nurse. So she probably had a 12-hour shift the next day, maybe.
So why did she change?
No, she
Is her
did. She
dress-
wasn't wearing that dress at the.
Oh, she wasn't?
No, she was wearing like a jean top thing.
Oh, okay.
That's the dress from like the first
Oh,
episode.
yes. Okay,
Yes.
okay, okay.
I was like,
Okay.
man, she brought out her power dress, clearly.
Mm.
um, No, but I thought like I was like, yes, like you can tell that she genuinely cares for him. Like and it's I'm like, that's actually really sweet because she was like, listen, like I understand your feelings and I know it's a lot. Like you didn't ask for somebody with a
Yes.
kid. But like next time if you're having these feelings, just like come to me about it. Like even if it's just a little bit and you're just like, hey, and she was like, we can make this, she was like, we can take this as slow as we need to be. So I feel like it was like one of those things where she was like, if you're not ready to say yes now, that's okay. We can work on that for the future.
Yeah. So, then we see they went to
This other world. I'm like, that looks fucking awesome.
I thought it was so cool. I was
I'm
like,
like,
man,
it's like some weird monster, weird
it's
thing,
like
arcade
I looked
creature
it up.
thing.
I looked it up. It's like an art museum, but it's like an immersive art
Yeah,
museum.
and there was like
And then there was
arcades
an
and
arcade
yeah.
as well. And
Okay,
like,
Ohio.
yeah, I thought it looked really cool. It looked really fun. She
Yeah.
said she takes her daughter there.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, this is
Yeah.
that was like actually like a nice activity. I was like, oh,
Yeah. So, and then obviously like he wins a prize and then she was like, well, like maybe you can bring it to Emma. And I like the fact that he was like, I already have something else for her
yeah, because he
too.
said he had gotten like coloring books
Yeah.
and things to
And he has like
bring
some other stuff for
Yeah.
her. So I wonder then if like on this episode, before we get to like
the
after
wedding.
we see this wedding, then if we before we get to we'll have like a little like they'll ask him like how was meeting Emma or
Yeah.
something like that, right?
Because he did meet her
Her dad,
dad,
yes.
and he said everything went really well.
Yeah.
So, and then
Which I mean that's half the battle right there. And I mean Amber made a good point. She was like, she's how old? She's 7? She was like, she didn't
Yeah.
want to brush her teeth this morning. So she might hate you one day and love you the next.
exactly,
Like,
exactly.
it is what it is.
And then we see Amber's dress at the dress fitting. I thought,
She looked amazing.
yes, I think she had a really, really nice dress. So I'm like, I feel like Amber's in it. Like,
Yes,
this
I
is a
think she
nice
was like, she
dress
was
that
like,
someone would actually get married
yes.
in.
She was like, I picked it for my daughter. My daughter loves sparkly things. Like,
Yes.
I can
I
imagine.
know. I was honestly getting a little teary-eyed, like seeing Amber and her
Because like
friends.
you have a daughter the same age.
Yes. So I was like, I thought it
Yeah.
was so nice. Yeah.
Like I think everybody was
And
super
all of them
welcoming.
were so supportive of her, and they're like, "You're the best mom, and you're daddy." I was like, "Oh,
I know, like her friends like crying. And
yes,
it's just like Mia, you have regardless of what happens, like she has such a good like I get the feeling that the relationship with the baby daddy, they were not good together, but they're good co-parents.
yeah,
Because it makes it like it just sounds like he was not a good partner. But like and like the friends don't like him or something. But like they co-parent really well together. They just care about her daughter and stuff like that. And like no, yeah, I definitely thought her dress was like beautiful and amazing, and I think she felt amazing in it. And like, I'm like, yeah, she's in it.
she's in it because I'm like, I feel like she took her time to find a dress that was
Oh, yeah.
flattering and good for her.
Yeah,
So yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. Like,
Yeah.
do they say?
do they make
Do
it?
they make it? I feel like she says yes. I feel like if anyone's gonna say no,
It'll be him.
it would be Jordan, and I think it's just might be because
the kid
of
thing.
yeah.
And I hope if he does say no, it's one of those things where he's like, I really just want to like go slow.
Yeah.
Like let's
Like
build.
not no forever, but like no for right
Yeah,
now.
like right now, like I just want to feel this out, see how it goes,
Yeah.
and we'll continue on.
Yeah.
So,
We're
we
rooting
could do
for them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you do Christine and Vic because there's
Yeah,
nothing.
'cause-
There's never anything with them.
Although to get married because otherwise what was
I
the
know.
point of having them on this freaking
Did you see the
show?
preview of his sisters?
Yeah.
I was like, not my girl Christine.
No.
I'm like, they are literally perfect for each other.
Yes.
Like they are like bookends. They are the same personality, same vibes. They get it. Like they have great communications. They went on that amazing spa date where they really had that connection.
I know. I'm like, they're staying overnight at the spa place, right? Like, we're not cheaping out on them again.
Again.
Netflix, are we?
Again. Like, come on.
So, but yes, they had a lovely date, and he's like, I don't know. So I like when he was like talking to her, and he's like, "I love you deeply." I was like, "Oh,
Like
oh,
I feel that
oh."
he's like a soft, strong presence.
Yes,
Like
yes,
he doesn't have to be loud like Chris. He
yes.
can just be there and like come like lead you, but softly and quietly.
I feel like that's like the professor, like, 'cause he's a
Yes.
professor, right? Like, I feel like
Yes.
that energy is like having that
Yes.
presence and like being confident in like
Yes.
what you're saying,
Yes.
right?
And like I think he just like true I think once again, like they are the good Christians, but I think he genuinely feels it. He's like, I think God gave like put you on this earth for me. And like I also love how involved with the planning he is, like with the flowers and stuff, because you don't see that,
Yes, yes.
right? Because we kind of saw Emma trying to get Mike involved, and he was just like, I
He's
don't
like,
care.
whatever you want. I don't care.
Yeah.
Green, blue, purple, whatever you like.
He's like, I'm gonna be a typical Italian
Yeah.
husband.
But yeah, they were building that bouquet together, and I was like, I'm like, man, good for them. I wouldn't like have the first idea of how to
No,
build a wedding
I'd be like,
bouquet.
ma'am, make me a bouquet.
Yes.
Thank you.
But yeah, I honestly, if anyone's gonna get married, I think it's the two of them.
Yeah.
So
So let's go Brit and Devo before, and then we'll end off with Emma and Mike.
yes,
because we get to their wedding,
yes.
which will be, and then we can touch base like very vaguely on the Bachelorette parties.
Well, we can do that briefly after
Devo and Brit.
Brittany.
Yeah. Honestly, good for her. She has that house. She
Oh,
does
yeah.
lashes in her basement.
I know, because I was like, wait, I thought she was a nurse.
Me too.
So
And I'm like, side business.
yes.
Good
It's
for
their
her.
side hustle.
Good
And
for
then she's
her.
like, and my mortgage is $1,200 a month. I'm like, oh, squash me? What?
I'm sitting there. I'm like, good for you. And then he's like, oh, my mortgage was like,
Well, his living expenses or whatever was like
5,000
$5,000
a
before
month.
utilities. I was like, woof. I'm like, there's like a nice middle ground somewhere between those two numbers.
He's in sales,
Yeah.
right? So his
Well,
fluctuates by commission.
Well, and he
I'm
was
gonna
saying
assume.
crazy numbers, right? Like he's like 1 month I can make
Yeah.
like 10 grand or 12
Like,
grand,
what
and then
kind of
another month
sales?
I can make 40.
Sir, do you sell drugs?
I don't know. It just said sales
Wait,
manager on his
is it
thing.
coquina?
But I don't know, like 40 grand in a month. That's
I mean, you must get fucked by the IRS, but hey, what do I know? We have that like really, once again, that like really awkward conversation on the couch, and I'm like, he's already told you now what he's gonna do. He's going to ghost you before that wedding.
that was yes, that was
Oh, was that after the hot tubbing thing?
the hot tub.
I don't know. They have so many awkward conversations.
I know, in the hot tub, I'm like,
okay, first of all, I'm gonna put this here, guys. If you're talking prenups, that's conversations to have in the pods.
you know what? Honestly, I think if you're coming on the show, everyone should
They should automatically, as part of the show.
Part of signing your marriage
Yeah.
stuff, like you're going for your license, like the show should also provide you with the framework for a prenup or a consult with a lawyer to do a prenup. You've known this person for 6 weeks, and if one is very like has a lot more money than the other, like I think you have to.
I feel like he's like talking about like, oh, I have all of this money and I need to be worried about. I'm like, bro, like she has a house.
She has a house. So I'm like,
she's a house. She has a business that she runs. Like,
I don't know. Yeah, like I feel like that was him trying to find reasons for her not. So there was the prenup, and then he was like soft launching ghosting.
Honestly, he 100% told you.
Gone for 24 hours. You're not going to be able to reach me. My phone is going to be off.
Yeah.
Don't even try. And then you'll never hear from him ever again.
No. I'm so sorry. Brittany, is that really the type of guy you want to be? Because I'm so sorry, she does not seem like that type of girl. Like, you need somebody who's gonna fucking love you and dote on you and like be like, baby, I love you so much. Like, your ass looks amazing.
And and like do the touchy-feely stuff.
Yes, it's
and
so awkward. And then you see at the dress fitting. First of all, the dress she picked was gorgeous.
First of all, oh, okay, glad we're talking about this because I was like, why are you? I'm like, Brittany, in your heart of hearts, you have to know that this isn't going to work.
Yeah.
So why
I would
are
have
you?
gotten to that point with
Well,
that dress because now you can't use it for another one.
Well, that's what I said. I'm like, why are you? You went out and bought this dress yourself.
Mhm.
So why are you going to ruin this dress that you love so much on this joke?
Yeah.
She should have went to the dress place and been like, you know what? Maybe I'll just look around and then have just picked something
She should have picked
from
something
there.
random. Yeah.
And then tucked away her beautiful, nice dress and saved that
Yeah.
for the actual man of her dreams.
Yes.
Not this guy.
Yeah. Her mom, so sweet.
And she's like, I know you say he checks all the boxes. I'm like, what boxes?
What boxes?
Boxes is he checking?
I'm pretty sure none of the ones that are on your profile, ma'am.
Because I'm like, she's like, and it just broke my heart when she was like, I don't even think he's gonna say anything about me and my wedding dress. And I'm like, oh, like,
and then he's there and he goes, he's just not like a vocal person. And I'm like, listen, at that point, Netflix was just happy they didn't have to fork out money for a dress.
well, I'm like, and shut this shit down. Shut this shit down right now. Like, don't even go down the aisle with this guy. If you have to lower your standards so much
Yeah.
that you're willing to accept a
Yeah.
man who's not even going to compliment
Yeah.
you, think he's not even going to
Yeah.
compliment you on your wedding day?
Yeah. And then like
Oh
at the
my
tux
God.
fitting, he was like being all like gung ho about this and like excited, and I was like, I don't trust this 180 behavior right now. Like he is, and I feel like it's almost like his friends clocked it in a way, and I was like, I feel like he's just trying to save face with like everybody
Oh,
he knows.
absolutely.
He
Absolutely.
doesn't want to be painted in that light or whatever. And then he says to her, yeah, but you were talking about me at the dress fitting behind my back.
Who said that?
I'm like, who told you, Brie?
Ashley? Those two, if
It's got to be
it's
the
got to be one of
those
two.
two. What? No, you know what? I bet you it was Ashley because she would have gone back. She would have told Alex everything that happened, and then Alex would have been like, "Hey, bro, they were talking about you behind your back." Like nobody's talking about you.
Those two aren't girls.
No.
Those two are not. So it's
No.
got to be one of the two because it wouldn't be Amber.
No.
Wouldn't be Amber. Wouldn't be
Nope.
Queen Amber.
Nope.
I don't think Emma would do it either.
Nope. And Christine just doesn't talk to anybody.
No. So
she's like, I'm too old for this shit.
no. So we've ruled out all.
But like also too, Devo, nobody's gonna talk behind your back because they're gonna say it to your face.
Ugh.
You look like a Ninja Turtle.
It's so honestly, it's like she's so pretty.
I know. I'm like, ma'am,
we need to get you into therapy immediately because we need to build up this self-esteem.
I'm like, please don't procreate with that thing.
No.
I'm like, you please pick. Honestly, I would have rather her switch up with Alex and Cabo. Like, I would have rather that happen just to see.
At least
he would have been into it more.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, he would have been.
Like,
he
would have hit and quit it.
Yeah. So
whatever.
But at least he would have given her some validation. It's like, Brittany, you are a pretty girl. Yeah. Like, you don't need to take the shit from Devontae.
He finishes it all with a high five. Good job, buddy. So proud of you.
So, anyways, 100% Devontae, if he even makes it to the wedding, that's a no. So yeah. We'll see. They're definitely not getting married.
We didn't see any clips of her, so yeah. I didn't see any in the preview.
So it's possible he does soft launch ghosting by going.
I think
you're not going to be able to get a hold of me for 24 hours or ever again.
Yeah. I cease to exist to you.
Yes.
Like, okay.
Okay.
Anyway. And we get to the partial wedding scene.
Well,
that we see, but Emma and Mike.
We'll just do a quick touch on the bachelor.
Oh, yes.
Parties. So for once, the women had an equal bachelorette party to the men's bachelor party. Because the guys went to a monster jam thing and then played some games.
It's basic. I'm like, that's a basic Ohio thing. Yeah. Cool. And then like the girls, clearly they had like a Vegas casino night at a hotel. They had it. They rented out a ballroom. They set it all up. Customized it with the guys' faces. I'm like, you know what? Netflix, good job.
Good job for once.
Good job. Everybody had fun. I'm like, effort was put in. Like, yeah, good job. Like everybody had a good time. Nothing was crazy. We didn't have a sleepover, so we're good.
Yeah. Okay. So Mike and Emma.
How do you feel about giraffes?
they're weird. Like we've been to the Safari
Yeah.
Niagara and fed the giraffes, and it's kind of they do get really close to
Yeah.
you. Like if you're holding
There's no sense of like boundaries in space.
no. But I was like, wow, they really like their romaine there because
Right.
they were right. But okay, so Emma, like they're sitting out there, they're trying to have a serious conversation, and she's just
Oh, she's a giggler.
she's like,
I think
you know,
she's the nervous giggler.
you know what though? It's annoying, but
I get it.
I kind of feel for her because if I am in a conversation that I do not want to have, I too get a little giggly because I feel uncomfortable and I think that takes the edge off for me.
But like Mike, are you not noticing the pattern? It's the same conversation you guys are having
Over
over again, and it's the same giggle over and over and over again because she's feeling awkward. Like, bro,
just shut this shit down.
she doesn't want kids.
No. And shame on her for making him think that she does want kids. And in any way, shape, or form.
Like I hate to say it though. Let's say they do get married. They make it the way, whatever, whatever. I think his mom is right when she says in a year or two, she's gonna be like, I don't want kids anymore. And then what are you gonna do? Because your parents don't believe in divorce.
So I'm calling it. I don't think they get married. I think he's gonna say no.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna say no. We had a Brie type of conversation there on the altar where we were over here, we were over there. I can't not live without you. Like I'm like, oh, okay. I know. And then she had to clarify it all by saying that was a yes. That was a yes. And I'm like, what was it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Were you hoping it was gonna cut out at some point?
I don't know. We were here, we were there. Anyway, she ended up landing on yes, and then we cut over to Mike, and we're left on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
In my heart of hearts, I think he says no.
I think he takes in that weird conversation with his mom that he had in the morning. I'm so sorry, but like, I'm like, no, do not marry into that family. First of all,
run.
His mom is psychotic.
His mom's a boy mom, 100%.
You know that show on TLC that was called like Mama's Boy?
Oh no.
Oh, should look it up. It's essentially like all of these boys who are like trying to date and find wives, but they're mama's boys, and their moms are psycho.
It's boy moms then.
Yep. And I'm like, she's gonna be a problem. Like, I'm like, ma'am, your son is old enough to make
decisions on his own.
He's either gonna decide to marry her or not marry her, and I don't think you really have a say, ma'am.
No.
Sit down with your coffee.
Coffee.
Like, I don't know. And yeah, I'm so sorry. You would not be catching me walking down those fucking stairs.
I thought that was a horrible setup.
Who did that?
I don't know. I'm like, this, no. No stairs for me on the wedding. You're wearing heels. You got a long dress. You're just ripe for disaster.
Yeah.
And, Emma's dress. I wasn't a fan of her dress.
No. I honestly, I can't even remember what it looked like.
I
don't think it was like memorable. Yeah. And I felt like everything for her was performative.
Oh, absolutely.
She was like crying, and then like her mom was like weird. I don't know. Her mom gives me weird vibes.
The whole family kind of gives me weird vibes.
What was that movie? Get Out. It gives me like Get Out vibes. It's like blink twice if you need help. Because like, are you okay? You could see too. She's like doing her old monologue. I'm like, oh, she does not. She's gonna say, oh my god, she says yes. Stream of consciousness writing over here. I'm like, I'm shocked.
It was everywhere. It was everywhere. I feel like Mike's gonna shut it down.
I think too, it was, I think when he realizes he wants to say no is during her whole speech that she was doing, she says something about like, we have stuff to work out, whether it's now or in 2 years. And I'm like,
ding, ding, ding.
That was the nail in the coffin.
Yes, that was, yeah.
That was where he was like, no, he definitely does not. Because now you're giving yourself that 2-year window when he literally said, like, I want to have kids immediately.
Yes. Yeah. So ultimately, our predictions, I would say, Christine and Vic.
I hope so, as long as his siblings don't scare her away.
Yeah.
Which I don't think they would.
Don't get in his head.
Yeah.
So
I think he's pretty strong. Like, he looked good in his suit. He had good, like, the guy friends he had with him seemed pretty stable. Yeah, so I think Vic and Christine, yes. I'm
Jordan and Amber,
I'm hoping.
he looked good in that first
He
scene,
did.
the blue one.
Yes.
The blue one. I was like, that's it. Stop. You got it.
Yes.
That's the one.
He
That's the
looked-
ticket.
When he gets something that's like tailored and like
Yeah.
fits him,
Yeah.
he can look good. Plus, I think like being a ginger-ish, blue looks good on them.
Yes.
It's the fair skin. It's the little bit of the freckles.
Reddish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. So, okay. So, Jordan and Amber.
I hope
80%.
if they don't say yes, I hope it's we're gonna do it, but just not right now.
Not right now.
I want to make sure I like your daughter and like they're still together. I hope they both like if let's say I think she'll say yes because I think she knows in her heart that this is what she wants and like I think she sees that he's going to be a good dad. If he says no, but like I still want to like let's date. Let's take this slow. I feel like they'll walk down the aisle together and be like, yeah, we're great. Like we're gonna do this. We're just gonna take some time and do it slow.
Alex and Ashley, not a chance. Chris.
I'm actually
nope. Brittany and Devo.
He's not even showing up.
No, if he comes, well,
honestly, I don't even think his whole family's showing up. I think he's going to have somebody text her the day before or the morning of and say, I'm not coming. I would not be surprised.
Such a loser. Okay. And
there's like tea about him too that was popping up.
Oh yeah. So we'll talk about that next week after we see the outcome of the weddings and we can talk a little bit reunion type spoilers.
Yeah, because at that point nothing's gonna pop up because nobody's seen the reunion yet. So after next week, like we could talk about all of the other stuff that we deep dive and find and everybody's I mean it'll be interesting to see what happens. I'm actually excited. I hope this is a good reunion.
Well,
you know what I kind of wish they would do? The way they do
different hosts.
That yes, but almost like I wish you would do a live reunion.
Did they? I feel like they tried that before, and then
I wouldn't know.
I feel like they tried it before and it didn't work because of the. Isn't the
No, because it's already been recorded.
Oh right.
Like I want like.
But I feel like they did try it in the past, but like technology was not on their side for it.
Yeah, I feel like now it could work. Give me a live reunion. I will sit there for 2 hours and watch it.
Give us a live reunion and allow us to like send in questions and have the questions pop up in the bottom. Yes, because they didn't talk about nothing good.
No.
Not those two.
And this is the other issue I have. Why are we doing the reunion now? We haven't finished watching the episodes. They should do all of the episodes. Like they should have added that last episode into this episode. Then we would have been done the season. And then we could have had a whole week and a half to send in questions. And then you film the reunion and then
live.
The following week.
Or you film it right
either
there
way.
live.
Yes.
With the questions.
Yes. Either way, you take a week, you get all of the questions in, you film it. Let's say you film it next weekend. Everybody gets the questions out. Like, oh, we're going to have a live panel of questions, blah, 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 blah. And then we see the recording of it. But like, I'm like, we already know that we're not going to, you know what? We should try to get into the live audience. We should take a
next season
future to see how do we get in the live audience, and we'll just sit there with signs, be like, tell us the truth. Anyway, guys, hope you have a great week, and we'll see you guys next time. Cheers.